What's up, dudes? New guitar day. New guitar day. And that means new tones. Trying to dial in some new tones for the new guitar day, but I barely played this thing because I wanted you to hear it at the same time I hear it. And it's my favorite type of new guitar day. It's when you get a guitar, you pull out of that box, you don't know what's going to happen. It's like Christmas morning, you know what I mean? Or around here a Tuesday afternoon. And you open that box up and you go, is it going to suck? Is it going to be great? Is it going to be, what's it going to be? And this thing happened to be a train wreck. Well, not really. Those are train wrecks. This thing was in a literal train wreck. Something happened I've never seen before. This guitar was supposed to show up last week. Okay, I'll tell you why I bought this guitar and everything. This guitar was supposed to show up last week. And then in the middle of last week, it didn't come. And I was like, what happened? I thought the guitar was supposed to be here like Wednesday or something. So I go look on the app and it says the UPS tracking, you know, and I bought it on Reverb. And I go and it says your thing is delayed, right? No scheduled delivery date. And I go, what the heck? I go, oh man, did they lose the guitar? And I'm thinking now it's gonna take like 10 days for them to we're looking for it. We put out a tracer on it, blah blah blah, you know. And so I checked back the next day, nothing. Check back the next day, nothing. 3 days of no updates, and all of a sudden there's this notice on the tracking that says, and no joke, because of a train derailment, your package is delayed with no rescheduled delivery date. We will reroute the package as quickly as possible to get it to you. So I'm thinking, what the heck? A derailed train? A train wreck? That is nuts. So I'm thinking, well, when the guitar gets here, it's going to be snapped in half. Now the box looked fine. Some of the tape looked like it had been ripped off and put back on. And then the label was like barely hanging on by a thread. And I thought that you wouldn't put this on? If you lose this, you don't know where this thing's supposed to go. The label is like the most important thing. Anyway, so I'm expecting to take a guitar out with a broken neck and stuff. And wouldn't you know it, I take it out. I play it, I touch the action, and I go, oh my word, HW, I think you got a good one. So we're playing the Dumble Master Crunch 2. You tell me, how's it sound? It's a San Dimas, Charvel San Dimas. I never owned or played one really before. Maybe I played one, I can't remember. I haven't owned one before though. JB in the bridge. Duncan 59 in the neck. That seems pretty good. Floyd 3000, import Floyd, but not the 1000, the 3000. 3000 is more than 1000. I guess it's better. How? No idea. It's not made in, now I bought that other Harley Benton, if you watch back a couple videos on the channel. Really like that thing. But that thing was $365, right? $365, but then got hit with the old Trumpy Trump tariff, right? This isn't political. I have lots of opinions about things, but there's tariffs on some guitars now, right? So things you used to be able to not have a tariff on now have a tariff, and that's import guitars right now. And so this one's made in Mexico, but it was here way before the tariffs ever hit. So I got this for $650. Now that's a good deal on these. I looked up these San Dimases. This was by far the best deal I could find, and $650 to my door was a really solid, good price. There's a lot of solid deals out there right now, but I paid for that Harley Benton ST60. I'll put a picture of it right here. For that guitar, it was supposed to be like $500, but I paid $450. I paid $365 because it was a scratch and dent, and then they added on $190 in tariffs. The UPS driver said he could take a check or money order. I was like, what? I thought he was kidding at first. Anyway, I did a video about that. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's the cost of stuff right now. So, this is made in Mexico. Other stuff's made in China. I feel like when you add up the cost of the tariffs and everything, you get $550 on that guitar, you get $650 on this guitar. I think this might be the better guitar. But it's used. We're comparing used to new. I know that's a little thing. But if these tariffs are hitting a lot of these import guitars, the price of these guitars are going to go up. Because you're not going to want it, because you know what I'm saying? It creates a floor. Anyway, here's the JB. You tell me, how's it sound? to the flatter necks, the flatter, thinner necks. You know, I'm a little more of a vintage guy, but I'm kind of getting into this Floyd thing, and I dig it. Here's a tube screamer, so forgive me if I'm a little like, you know. I'm a little kerfluffly, you know what I mean? Little chorus on that. I don't know. Sounds pretty good. I mean, I kind of dig that. It is a different feel, man. I got to tell you, but I dig it. Like, I feel like I'm going to play this guitar a ton for the next couple days and really get used to it. Okay, that's this stuff. Let me go to like a cleaner profile here. And by the way, I'm just playing. This is the Dumble Master. Clean, and you know, it's like a cross between a Dumble and a Marshall, and I think it's really well suited for this type of thing. Here is the neck pickup. It's a 59. That's pretty cool. That's nice. I like that on the bridge. I dig it. That sounds like a nice little rockin' bridge sound. Now, you can split this thing, but first the middle. It sounds like it's a split there. I would expect it to be two humbuckers, but maybe not. Here's the split when I want to split these pickups. It's just got a little, you know, like I've had a couple Floyd guitars in the past, and they just don't quite have the vibey sustain of a little more of a vintage setup. You know what I mean? But obviously, you know, you get something else with that, and that was a neck pickup. We're not gonna split the JB. I've had guitars with a split JB before. There's a reason I don't own them anymore. So with this guitar, we'll just pretend it's not there. Yeah. Well, I dig it. You know what I mean? I've had this happen a couple other times on New Guitar Days where you just like pull something out and you go, this is awesome. Now, it's a little, I'm still not really that familiar with it. It's not really my thing, you know what I mean? So I tend to want to come back to this like... But I wanted. There's a couple guitars I've been just like, am I sleeping on those? I want to hear what other people are hearing. You know what I mean? And so I figured the 59 and JB combo in a guitar like this would just be a great thing to own. And I can already hear how, you know. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go practice the guitar now because I feel like a fish out of water. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird how you just feel like a fish out of water? Because I could totally pick up this guitar right here, and I don't know. It's just that little like vintagey thing just really like feels a little more at home to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is too? That has 10s. And it's set up a little higher, and I'm a wimp, y'all. I'm used to these 9s. You know what I mean? And I just like to